With that said, let's get our guest speaker up here real quickly. Man, this lady hails from Texas. I don't know where she's at today. She's all bundled up. She could be in Alaska. She's known as the Taco Lady. She brings good information to us every time. I just love her demeanor. And I just love how she built. She went to Tony Kuba's one time, said, listen, I need you to come to Texas to where? Love it? I think it was Love It. Yeah, I need you to come. Well, and she had nobody there. And she went down and put the flag in the ground and just started building and took it off. I mean, think about it. Had a 60-day run to make it happen. See, that's what I call commitment. Sometimes Martin Luther King said, it's one of his famous quotes, hey, if you don't see the stair steps, take the step anyway and walk in what? Faith. And so many Christians, people say they walking in faith, but they got to see it before they believe it. Well, this lady walks in a whole lot of faith. Without further ado, let's give a warm welcome to warm up the chilly people out there. Warm welcome to Roxann Corralejo.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas. I appreciate you. Yes, I am bundled and cold. It is currently 3 degrees in Kansas right now, and it says feels like 1 degree. I don't know if there's even a difference between 1 and 3, a low of -10. So it sounds like we're just like Canada right now, because those are the temperatures you said about Canada, and I love seeing everyone bundled up too, so it's okay. I will preface this with, I'm at the airport, so there's going to be announcements behind me. I'm going to try to talk over her and hopefully she stops talking quick. But first and foremost, I do want to give it back to you, Mr. Thomas. I love just how you celebrate everybody. You talk about why you bring up Sarah Crosby all the time. It's because she has results. We want to hear and see those stories. And if you guys are thinking, well, why is he always bringing her up? Then you guys aren't getting the point. He's always bringing her up because she's getting results. Why? Because she's doing the work. You can't get results without doing the work. And I appreciate you for highlighting every single one of us. That is amazing. Congratulations, Sarah, for what you've been able to do in just a short amount of time. But that's also through mentorship and guidance. If you're not taking notes, I had actually Deb message me a little bit ago, and she messaged me her notes saying the Taco Lady and put today's date. She's already ready to take notes before the meeting even started. She was already ready. So definitely, I appreciate you and all that you're bringing to us and helping us not only become better network marketing, better at ACN, just better human beings in general. I really feel like this call and everything, a lot of the leaders that we have in ACN just is well-rounded. I mean, the 7 years I've been a part of this company, it hasn't been 7 years of building a business. It's been 7 years of personal development, and I still develop and grow every single day, especially on these calls and hearing from all the leaders. So thank you so much for making this available for us and still sticking with it and being consistent and just true to helping us develop and grow in general. So you guys, it is cold here, but I am still fired up. And I think that's funny to say that I'm fired up, I'm ready to go, but I'm freezing at the same time, but it's okay. So last week we talked about our 90-day run. I talked about a 90-day game plan and the steps and the things we need to identify. And hopefully you guys kind of did some homework and identified all those things I had listed. I'm going to dig deep into one of them today. And that first one that I said, does anybody remember what's the number one thing that we have to identify for our 90-day game plan? Who has it? Who knows? Anybody? You're looking back at your notes. I think that's meant to say why, Rick. Yes. Not hi, but why. Absolutely. Your reason why. Identifying your reason why. And we talk about this in our launches every single time, but have we truly sat down in our soul to think about our reason why? And truly, if you guys remember what I said, mine was I wanted to travel, which I'm doing now. I've been blessed with this, what I feel is a free life to go wherever I want to go. I got a message from someone saying, hey, I know it's last minute, but we got 2 weeks. Do you want to come to Japan with me? And I said, I think I can make that work. How many calls do you guys get like that? Is because I have that flexibility and freedom because I've been able to have that open mindset to create that. But my reason why was not so that I can go out and do these things, but so that I can help others do the same thing, help others with these experiences that I think are really important to me. But to dig deeper, I mean, I can do that in anything. If we talk about me, if we talk about Roxann, I am educated. I have a college degree. I've built businesses. I am coachable. I am eager to learn and develop. I never have my own way or style or an ego about me where I'm like, I can't learn from someone. So no matter what, you can throw me in a situation and I'm so eager to learn if I see value behind it and I want to grow something. But why network marketing? Why this avenue is because of the importance of an impact how we can make here. Mr. Thomas doesn't do these calls out of just because he feels like doing them and wants to be, oh, I'm Mr. Thomas, everybody has to see me every single day. Absolutely not. I bet there are so many different things he could be doing, but he chooses to be here with us because of the impact he's making on every single one of us. He has this YouTube channel because it's not all about ACN. It's about network marketing as a whole. It's about industry as a whole. It's about how many people, how many individuals, how many families can he impact as a whole? So that truly is my reason why for this industry. So my background, I started in biology. That's what I got my degree in. I had mentioned that a couple of times, a big old nerd that I am. But I realized real quickly that that wasn't really an industry I wanted to stay in. One, I was out saving the world, so to speak, but I felt like I really did not have an impact on people. I didn't even talk to people. I was out in the environment by myself talking to plants and animals, but I did not see that I was able to provide an impact to other people. So I felt lost. Even the short time that I did that, I said that there has to be more. I know God has given me a bigger purpose. I know for a fact I have a bigger purpose in what I do here, if we're talking about impact. But then we talk about lifestyle. And I didn't know anything different. I didn't know anything better. But looking around at the lifestyle and the managers, the top positions at the refuge that I worked at, the top positions and the amount of money they were making and the lifestyles they were living. And I'm like, I know there's more out there. There's more. How can I go out there and get that? So the reason why I break down my reason why of creating an impact and that there's more is because of what we have at our fingertips of network marketing. So a lot of people have this nose stuck up about network marketing. And I haven't been around for that long for these people that have been around 20, 30 years and have seen network marketing at its highest level where people are bringing in $1 million, $2 million, $3 million a month, which I think is just bonkers. But if they did it, why can't I? If they've done it, why can't you? So that's why I'm open to learning and absorbing from everybody, because that's definitely not where I'm at right now. But imagine, some people might say, what do you need with that kind of money? Like, what do you do with it? Well, what couldn't you do with it? How many people could you reach out to? How many people could you impact with having some financial means like that? How many people could you help? How many people could you support? But not only you, what's great about network marketing, and one thing that we miss is it's not about the money and what we can do for ourselves, but it's our team that we bring along, what we can do for them. So one of the most exciting things is I remember the first time I rocked across stage at my very first event for hitting executive team leader within 30 days. And I was really, really excited because Dean and Ryan said I needed to be excited. They were excited for me. So I was like, cool, okay, I walked the stage, no big deal. But then my next event, I was like, I already did that. That's no big deal to me. I don't need that recognition. I don't want to walk on stage. But what really created that heart in me and what sold me to ACN is seeing my team walk across stage. The same thing that Dean and Ryan felt watching me walk across that stage is watching them. So think about how many people are you promoting? How many people are you getting to walk across that stage? There's no better feeling that I'm not a parent, so maybe seeing your kids succeed and stuff too is the same thing, but that's what I feel like. I feel I'm so proud and I'm so excited for them to see them promoted. And that's one of the best things about network marketing is that we're so excited to see other people grow. Now, of course, there's some bad seeds, and why network marketing gets a bad rep is because those bad seeds only look out for them. But ACN isn't developed that way. I don't know about all the other companies, but you cannot succeed here without helping others succeed. I know everyone's shaking their head. We already know this. So why aren't you going out there with that confidence, knowing that you hold something that can change someone's life, that can change someone's family? Why aren't you walking out there talking to everybody, recruiting everybody, not of that mindset of, hey, I'm going to get these cabs, I'm going to get these customers, but of that mindset of, I can change someone's life. I want to watch them cross the stage. I want to know their reason why. I want to know their dream car. I want to know the size of house that they want. That was the best feeling. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I think she's done. That was the best feeling for me sometimes, is just sitting down with someone and walking through their reason why and getting them to dream again. Seeing these transformations in their eyes right in front of me. Seeing them say, oh, I don't know, I just want to take my kids on a vacation. Well, what kind of vacation? Where would you go? Seeing grown men cry, one, because they haven't been able to provide that for their children that they want to, but two, just embarrassed at themselves of not having that foresight that it's possible, not having that ability to dream and seeing someone dream again. And whether or not they stick with ACN or stick with me or whatever it is, that's beside the point, because I got them to actually dream again. Guess what? Now I'm seeing them being promoted in their jobs or in their businesses or whatever it is, and excelling in other ways just because they have that vision. So you guys, it's so important with us here to help other people create that reason why. But not only that, create that belief in network marketing. So you heard me talk about how the stories I've been listening to and hearing these greats with these great success and how much they're bringing in on a monthly basis. I hope you heard me say that. Is that some of us are like, we're shooting for 7-figure income, but no, they're doing this month after month after month after month, which is crazy. So why do I feel, and this is just coming from everything I've absorbed, because again, I didn't live in network marketing that era, but what I feel is we've just became complacent. We became comfortable. It was so easy for some people to recruit because everyone wanted to make money, and the economy was doing great and they can afford to do these things. It was so easy to grow teams because they would make a call and they would say, yes, I'm in, and I got 3 other people that would do anything with me. That's what I think is the bad part about network marketing, is some people thought it was so easy that the people where it wasn't easy, they fall off really quickly because they don't have that belief, because they haven't seen it and they can't see it. They don't have that ability to dream. And it's our job to put them in front of other people so that they can see that it has been possible and it is possible again. But Zoom really has destroyed us. Zoom has made everybody even more comfortable and not getting out there. So if you go back and look at your business, how many in-person meetings have you been to within the last week or the last month? And if you don't have any going on in your area, which is very common now, why aren't you holding them yourself? Home meetings with you or your team. People not even in the business I hold meetings for say, it's okay, you don't have to start yet. Let's talk to your people. Let's do a pre-launch and just get in front of people. That is their only goal, is to get in front of people. Whether we recruit them, turn them to customers, it doesn't matter. We just show the opportunity to people. So those that are willing to do and wanting to do the work and wanting more, I talked about last week, go to the greedy, not the needy. Those that are greedy and want more, they can then see you. But if you're not going out there, not putting yourself in front of people, guess what? They're not going to find you. They're more likely to find me, no matter what country or state that you're in, because I'm putting myself out there. They're more likely to find Mr. L. Thomas just on YouTube or on Zoom or whatever it is. They're more likely to find the people that are actually putting themselves out there. So how are you putting yourselves out there? And if you're not, it's because you don't have belief in network marketing. Maybe you believe in ACN, maybe you believe in residuals, absolutely, but you really don't have the belief that you could excel at it. You don't have that true feeling in your heart that maybe network marketing, yeah, it'll pay some bills. No, there's so much more out there, and we just have to put that belief back into it, but put it in the right way. That is why I constantly go out looking for coaches and looking for people that I can identify with. Those people that aren't like, oh man, I was at a meeting, and I think I mentioned this once. Someone asked me, new on my team, and she said, hey, I just want you to come with a meeting with me. It was I won't say the company, it was like a life insurance company, network marketing meeting. And I said, absolutely. And some leaders will say, oh, I will never do that. But she wanted me there. And I said, yes, I'll go with you. Why? Maybe she was trying to get me as a customer. She knew she couldn't recruit me. That wasn't her goal, but she wanted me there maybe to introduce me to some people, whatever the means was. She asked, I didn't ask why. I said, I'll go. You're on my team. I'm going to support you either way. I'll be a butt in the seat if I need to. So I went to this, and her RVP, which was given the whole presentation, did not make eye contact with me once, because apparently he knew who I was. I had no idea who he was. I had no idea he's an RVP in a company in a city that I am not from. I've only been here a limited time. He grew up in this city, and he would not make eye contact with me and told this poor lady that he did not appreciate she brought me. What if I could have been investing with her? And she was not licensed, so I'd have been investing with him. What if I was a potential customer? And that mindset, we don't want to duplicate that mindset in our team, in our organization, and company as a whole. I stay away from that as much as possible. And I said, I'm so sorry he made you feel that way. I will let you know that I will never make you feel that way. I already knew you were part of this company. That is okay. That's something you've developed over a handful of years. I'm not trying to take that away from you. Network marketing needs to come together as a whole. And since I've started this, I've seen those bad apples or bad seeds, and I just stay away from them because there's so many more people out there that want to collaborate with you. Why? Because it's the industry. It doesn't matter about the company. And I'm going to say this, and it might rub some people the wrong way, but it's not about ACN either. It's not about this being the best company out there ever. There's always better companies. Now, I don't know them because I've never really gone out looking, but it's not about the company. The company is just a vehicle. Network marketing is just a vehicle. It's about you. It's about who you are. Who are you being? We talked about last week being attractive. Now, if a woman goes out to a bar, she's not going to go out in sweatpants and not looking good and no makeup and hope to get picked up. That's not the case. A guy's not going to look at someone like that and be like, that's the person I want to talk to. Maybe that's the guy. I don't know. But majority of the time when we go out, we dress up. We make sure our hair's done, our face is done, whatever it is. We dress nice. We're looking to the T. We're walking in, I'm walking in high heels. I carry my shoes with me and then I put my high heels on before I walk into a place. Why? Because we want to look attractive. It's the same way in business, because the more attractive you look, the more people you bring. When it comes to business and network marketing, it's not really about your appearance. Yes, be ready. Be ready, stay ready, so that when that opportunity arises, you're already ready. But it's how you're drawing people into you, how you're drawing people into your business. So I had to reflect back when I first started. When I first started, I knew nothing about ACN, nothing about network marketing. I was told, get people in front of my sponsor. And that's exactly what I did. Let him do the work. I knew nothing, which was the best time ever because I didn't have to explain anything. But I had so many more people follow me in those first 30 days than I have in my entire business. Why? Because they knew who I was. They just said, Roxann, we're doing this because you're doing it. That's it. I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about services. I don't even know if it's a good avenue for me because my business is something completely different. But we're doing this because you see this. You see value. So no, it's not ACN. It's not even network marketing. It's you. So how are you being? Do people truly know that you are here to help them? Or do they think you just want to recruit them to help your pocketbook or help you get to your next position? Another thing we talked about is your positioning, your next steps. Where was one of the topics where you want to go? Did you make that plan of what your next position was? Hopefully you did. Did you actually identify how many services you needed? How many people you needed to get those services? So again, I want to talk about something that might rub people the wrong way. It's not even about recruiting, you guys. It really isn't. Recruiting is a tool and an aspect of what we utilize and we use. But if you ask someone how many people are on their team to get there, if you ask someone that's making $1 million, $2 million, $3 million a month, how many people they have on their team, they can't tell you. Mr. Jeff Weber, I had the conversation with him and I'm like, he has no idea what level I am on his. Maybe 200, 300, 1,000. I don't know. He has no idea. I still talk to him all the time. But it's not about how many people you recruit, it's the value. It's about the customers. We get to our next position based on points, based on customers. We don't get points for simply recruiting somebody. Do you know how many customers you need, how many points you need to get to your next position, to get to your next residual level? Now, when we say that, how many customers you need, for me, RVP, how many customers I need, then I break it down to people. Why? Because I don't want to go out there and get 3,000 customers to become RVP. Absolutely not. 175,000 in billing. I'm not doing that myself. So now we talk about people, bringing on quality people to say, hey, this is what I'm doing. Do you want to come with me? We'll build this together. I'm not looking for those people that are only going to put in 10 services, or only going to put in their own 3, 4, 5. You know what? I'll do this for you. Well, if it's for me, then just become my customer. I'm only looking for customers. And when it comes to reps, let's start looking for quality people. So know, you guys, in your hearts that we have something of value. Network marketing is an amazing tool. Why do certain networking groups work? Because that is network marketing, essentially. They don't pay to sign up as a rep, but they're still your marketing team. You get referrals for customers. Why do those groups work? Because word of mouth works, but they have to like you to send you referrals. Same thing here. Your reps have to like you to be your rep. Now, when we're cold marketing, it's the same aspect. They say, well, I don't know them. They didn't join me. They just liked the opportunity. They did join you. They liked how you approached them. They liked the conversation you had in the back of their Uber. They liked you telling them they had great shoes or a great dress at the coffee shop. There was something about you. So those first impressions is what makes you attractive as well. It's who you are being. First, we have to be, do, then have. If you remember that talk, who are you being? That's first. You got to be that person. Then do the things a leader does, which means actually doing the work, going out there, talking to people, presenting, hosting events. Why didn't you host a simulcast in your city if one isn't going on? If one was, why didn't you show up? Why didn't you have guests? You have to do the work to have the things that people have, to have that vacation home in Mexico, like Mr. Thomas, and get stuck out there, to have the life where you can go out in the middle of a jungle, try to search for internet so that you can host one of these calls. So first, it's who you're being. So I hope I instilled some faith back in you, network marketing. And I'm saying that is because you lost your faith somewhere along the way. The reason why I know, and maybe not Sarah's up there, she's doing the work. But for those people that aren't having activity, that means you've lost the belief in network marketing. You don't have the activity because you're not doing the work. And I promise you guys, I am doing the work. I am planting the seeds. I'm putting it in because of the belief that I have, but it's not necessarily for me anymore. Yes, I wanted to get out of my locksmith job and I hated working so much, or my business. But now it's that impact we can make in other people. So start thinking about that now. You making an impact on other people. You will attract a lot more people, but you will attract the valuable people who also want to make an impact. If someone wants to make an impact with someone else, those are the winners. Those are the people you need to talk to, because if they want to help other people, then that's when your business grows to 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1,000 people, because you have talked to someone of influence. So don't worry about those people who don't have the money, or those people that don't want to host their own meeting. Then say, you know what, it's okay. I'm going to go talk to someone that wants to. So you guys, I'm stoked. I'm on fire. I want all y'all with me. Let's create a difference. Let's do something. January is halfway over, more than halfway over, you guys. We only have a couple weeks left in January. Let's do this strong. Let's start making 2025 impactful today if you haven't already. I know some of you have, and I'm following your coattails because now I'm getting back into the swing of things and we're gonna freaking crush it. Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas. I hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday.